So I recently saw Jess over at Roots and Refuge talk about making a Brussels sprout salad, and I had never made something like that before, so I thought I'd give it a try, especially because, as you can see, my Brussels sprouts are kind of loose-leafed. They're not up in really tight balls, and that makes it really hard to cook them normally because all the loose leaves are going to crisp up too much, and then the center's not going to be done, and it just makes things harder. So making a salad out of these seemed like a really good option. I think if I had a good pocket knife, that would make harvesting these a lot easier, because as you can see, I'm struggling a lot. Leaves of Brussels sprouts are also edible, if you didn't know, and they taste pretty much the same as the sprouts themselves, especially when you grab the nice tender ones. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of kale to this salad. Jess added it, so I thought that would probably be a good thing to do. Jess did not add carrots to hers, but since I have finally grown carrots this year, I thought it would be a really good idea to add some carrots to this salad because I add them to most of my salads anyway. And this is why we can't have nice carrots all the time, Miss Kata. So first things first is get the Brussels sprouts and all the leaves soaking in salt water. I don't often wash my produce, but because I saw a few aphids on here and sometimes slugs can be hiding in the folds of the leaves, I'll do a quick saltwater soak to kill everything and get the slugs to kind of run out of the leaves. It's also important to pull the tops off of your root vegetables pretty much immediately after picking, because the leaves will still continue to draw nutrients from the roots. And if you weren't going to use them immediately, then you might find that your roots would shrivel up while the leaves are trying to keep themselves alive. If you don't have an old toothbrush for cleaning produce, I highly recommend it. It's also good for a lot of dishes and small things. I'm going to be adding some of the better looking carrot leaves to this salad today as well. They're full of lots of nutrients, and it is the time of year when they would be a little better tasting because it's been pretty cold out. Jess chopped her leaves pretty thin, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm gonna try and get the carrots to be about the same thickness. So we're gonna do slices, and then we're gonna slice those slices into sticks. My top tip for cutting anything small, or most herbs actually, you just fold them up into like a little bunch, and then chopping them into nice little fine pieces becomes so much easier. An important step that Jess mentioned is bruising the leaves to help them taste a little less crisp and fresh, and I think that that does make a bit of a difference. I always put nuts and feta cheese on my salad. If it was summer, I'd also probably be chopping strawberries or raspberries to put on this as well. I think I really like the texture of this salad, how all the pieces are cut up nice and small. I think it soaks up the dressing pretty well.